Hey everybody, Rhadamant here on August 8th for a stream of the Wendigos. Here's a little reminder of the very simple rules and the singular goal that we have got for our Wendigo tribe. All Wendigos and pets must be flesh eaters. All non-Wendigo factions are enemies, and we can't settle more than one tile, and the eventual goal to try to find a way into space. So, something a little new for you all, a changelog to cover the changes to Wendigo mods from last stream. So the bone cleats were a bit overpowered. To craft them, take twice the work, about twice the work, a little bit more actually, twice the cost, and only about 65% of the benefit. So they aren't so overpowered. Mechs will have a slightly reduced quantity on spawn raids, so that this series isn't about fighting the fleshless necessarily, giving us an opportunity for more exciting encounters. Bones have new textures, and bone ash, which was only really used to make bone china, is now just been renamed. And bone bridges are a little bit more expensive to craft because of their utility. So, picking up where we left off, it was a bit of a cliffhanger, not too much of one, but a bit of a cliffhanger. Let me get myself up on screen here. Hey everybody, how you all doing? So just to recap, we had been fighting for pretty much nearly a straight hour against the fleshless, and there are just a few of them left. So if we take a look at the enemy count, we've got a few centipedes, a few pikemen, and then a few invaders as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is to get my guys into cover. Sylvanti, you are going to get into safety. Let me go ahead and nuke Area 1, which was a temporary rescue zone. No longer needed, of course. And Wolf here is going to eat a meal and take some wake up. Sylvanti asks, can I not die today, please? I'll try my best. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is immediately get medical attention, especially for those with burns, because burns have a much higher rate of infection than non-burns. So Ox, you've been tended to. Let's see. Phoenix, yeah, you are going to need to be tended to. Sylvanti, you as well. So right now, the tribal invaders are fighting the centipede, but I'm getting Wolf here ready to fight everyone else. Or whoever survives, I guess. At this moment, as you can see, there's... Okay, so the Become-Took are fleeing, so it's about time for me to step in. Check your needs. Alright, your needs are fine. So let's go ahead and step in. I want to try to keep my moisture pumps constructed and not damaged. Hess, is it possible to get a Zeus hammer? It is indeed. Also, Matt, Cat's Paw, and Glitch, thanks for the bits and the resub. Pink Link going on a bit of a fire starting spree. That's gonna be a little annoying. Let's see. Sylvanti, now that you're here, I want you to tend to the wounded. And you yourself are wounded as well. Oh, it looks like you guys are kicking off a bit of a hype train. Zaki, Shay, Drakel, and Glitch yet again. Thank you, guys. Alright, so Wolf is here ready. This is the exit that they could take, and I'm going to stand at maximum range. Fortunately, these mechs are pretty damaged, so it's not going to take much to knock them over. But we're definitely going to want to... What? Who sets beer on fire? Pink Link? Come on, man. Beer? For real? Tooth, Dub, Zayla, Soulblader, Viper, and Bonep. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Alright, so we're running around making sure Pink Link doesn't blow up our base, I guess. Does look like this pikeman is heading towards this area here, so I'm going to have to be cognizant and make sure that it doesn't get messed with in any way. Sylvanti, you are still tending our wounded. I'm going to queue up some additional tending. I think that about does it, other than Pinklink, but Pinklink is a little aggressive right now. Alright, let's keep backing up. If this pikeman gets any closer, I'm probably going to have to deal with it with one of my brawlers, because I don't want it destroying the moisture pump, because the progress will be lost. Phoenix indeed just got an infection, even though Sylvanti's literally standing here to render aid. That's just bad timing. And I in no way can keep up with the bits and all. Silvertails, Orion, and Viper again. Thank you, guys. Alright, so this Infernal Launcher is outside of the range of this pikeman. So someone like Glitch could hypothetically bash the pikeman and take him down, saving our moisture pump. Other things I want to do. Let's remove roof over these spots. My Pinklink, you really need to stop trying to light everything on fire. It is getting old. Alright, so Glitch is thrown down against that. Wolf is trading shots with the pikeman here. Alright, Glitch took it down. No injuries. That's good. Let's see. I'm just going to set him to safety. Alright, no longer a fire spree. That's good. You've set everything on fire. Alright, Phoenix, you're going to need to be tended to and bed rest. God, all these shots are just bouncing right the hell off. Soon Moro and Turtle Sandwich will be out to help. In fact, I'm going to send them out now to kill the pikeman, leaving the everything else for Wolf to deal with. Okay, here we go. Oh, goodness me. Saichi and Matt, thank you guys. An arboreal pictorial. That's a bit of a mouthful. I like it. Alright, so this pikeman is severely damaged, but Turtle Sandwich just took a hit to an arm. And alright, Turtle Sandwich, you are going to turn back. You are now wounded enough that I'm not gonna risk you any further. Wolf, you're about to get heavy cannoned. Come on, Moro, you can do it. Alright. The Sylvanti just got an infection. I'll tend to that as well. If that's the case, let me reduce doctoring so that Sylvanti bed rests over doctoring. And then she will be tended to by Glitch in just a moment here. You guys push the hype train even further. My goodness. Alright, the Centipede is going to learn that entering my maze is a bad idea. You know, actually, I don't want it to get close enough to bash anything. So I guess I'm going to have to force it to shoot me. Glitch, what are you working on? You're healing up Turtle Sandwich? Okay, that's much needed. Alright, thankfully the, well, A, it's snowing, so Wolf should not be on fire for very long. And then B, I left the door open so that the Centipede can come north and be left alone. Zayla, Draco, Miss Thompson, Camassia, Viper, Matt, thank you guys. Oh, wow. The love. Alright, this guy should be down any second now. Come on. Alright, needing treatment. Sylvanti, you need treatment. Kick Ox out. Glitch, you are going to render aid, and now everybody should be unrestricted, including animals, because they're all dead. Alright, let's make sure that these infections don't claim our lives. So, other things I wanted to do is build stronger walls around these moisture pumps so they don't become compromised in any way. And then, now that that was all said and done, I'm going to reconnect the bot. Whoa, Soulblader, thanks for gifting out to the community. So as you can see here, there's slightly different graphics for bones and bone china and bonecrete and the calcium polymers. This is just to make it look nicer. It really doesn't have much of an effect. Okay, so I'm queuing up some construction priorities and the like. And now coins will be rolling out. Let me unpause the converting Yoda coin to Twitch Toolkit currency. Just to make sure, I have to disable this every time the bot's offline, because it will allow you to redeem it, and then it will kind of break. So make sure that you never redeem conversion of Yoda coin to Toolkit currency unless the bot is online. If you can get a balance, it will work. If you cannot get a balance, it will not work. All right, who left needs... Oh, that's a lot of burns. Here, you wake up and tend. And then Pink Link, you lost a finger, and somehow that has been causing you to bleed out. I should allow you to bleed a little bit more, given that you tried to light the base on fire in multiple spots, but no, I'll let you out. Okay, so other things I need to do. Let's go to the smithy and queue up to 2 bone cleats, just to have another spare. They wear out quickly, and here, as you can see, the countering is greatly reduced. So, at legendary quality, it only counters 65%, and the bone cleat durability is pretty low, so they will break down fairly quickly. Thanks for the hype train, guys. Here's Yoda. He just got done with breakfast, so he's still mellowing. Okay, we're getting to the point where we are recovering, which is good. So there's a lot of little projects I want to get done, to be sure. Securing our moisture pumps is chief amongst them, but there's some other projects here as well. One of the reasons we have the moisture pumps... Oh, Penguinaddy, thanks for the beer. It's too bad I don't have a priestess to revive me like you used to do in Origins of Magic. Alright, I'm going to first queue up the meteors that don't have a resource to be mined out, keeping the sea ice as pristine as we can. Okay, that is fully repaired. So we are just fixing up the base a bit. There's a lot of damaged walls here, but I think the walls served a pretty good purpose. Another thing I wanted to do is just remove the floor underneath the moisture pumps. Whoa, not there. Increased skill. Randy leveling up a little bit in shooting. Which is unfortunate, because, you know, he's a guest. But, that's how it works sometimes. Hitman, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the stream. Max oof. Yeah, that is max oof. But you tried. Alright, let me change some of the priorities here because we have a lot of silver right now, and just to make sure that we are storing things properly, because I think we're about to get a lot of jade. So one of the things that it could do, these bone reliefs are technically walls. The issue is, of course, they're not very sturdy walls. But what I would be able to do is embed these walls into... Oop, let not go there. Embed these walls... ooh, bisons. Hello, bison. I will eat you. Well, I will kill you for bone. Probably eat you, but, alright. Hunting. Herbal meds from Muscandia. Oh, much needed herbal meds. Thank you. Yeah, maybe we'll get to a point where we're able to, oh, headshot. Maybe we'll get to a point where we will be able to, hydroponically grow. As odd as that sounds for a Wendigo. But until then, we have to either get medical supplies gifted or raid for it. Uranium ore fallen from the sky from Slobo, and herbal meds from Dragoron. Thanks, guys. I'm just making sure to hunt as much as I can to prevent these... Oh, are you going to make it out? Miracle shot. Oh, actually, you're not zoning out right there. Redemption. Alright, there we go. So these meteorites, oddly enough, when they strike, they convert the ground to sandstone, but that will get snowed over. Eventually. Alright, so we're slowly replacing the externals of our base with bonecrete, which is going to dramatically help us to keep things, you know, built. Hess! Wow, thanks for all the herbal meds. That's a lot of herbal meds. Alright, so let's take a look at numbers for colonists. For the infection risk, Sylventi and Phoenix are both well over their risk now, which is very, very good. And even more. Alright, I'm not going to need herbal meds for quite some time here, I think. So what I'm doing here, as you can see, is I'm embedding... Wow, level 3 hype train. I'm embedding the walls between the bedrooms here, so that it's beautiful bedrooms and beautiful main area. Double the effectiveness. So here's a very small fleshless crew, which I think Chelsea, Ox, and Glitch want to cut their teeth on, if I know them well. Let's make sure that they're all fine to do it. Trying to catch up. You guys hit a tier 3 hype train. Well, that is crazy. I appreciate it, everyone. All right, so we have shield belts, which ought to protect us from most of their shots. Wow. Yeah. What do we do? Oh my god, you cut its head off. That's pretty metal. No pun intended. Alright, Glitch got a little crush to his kidney, but I think he'll be alright. How do you all watch and look at the chat at the same time? Are you asking me, or are you asking the viewers? It does require a split attention. Sometimes, especially during, like, huge raids, I will neglect chat. Sort of out of necessity, to be perfectly honest. Alright, let's get some additional reliefs. Obrag! Wow, thanks for all the bits. Cheers to you. Glitch needs treatment. Oh, yeah, you got crushed. Sylventi, you're now immune. Are we? Yeah, we're both immune. Okay, good. That disease is of no consequence anymore. So here, as you can see, the rubble slowly getting snowed over. And we can just pretend it's not there. Wow, that was a quick recovery. Alright, so we're researching simple animal prosthetics, which can help, or really is necessary, to keep our pets happy, healthy. I think what I'm going to do here is... remove this wall and open the space up a little bit, because we don't really need that wall. Because this can be a choke point. 'Tis fine. Alright, Phoenix, how about you haul all that beautiful herbal medicine in? Oh, I guess... some sort of pillar was required. Let's put a bonecrete pillar here then. Because it kind of collapsed things. I thought it was close enough, but I would be dreadfully wrong. At least it didn't harm anyone. So at least there's that. Crushed the table real good, but actually didn't do any sizable damage. Alright, so Glitch is out making bone cleats. Chelsea is making another bone relief. We've got a lot of fleshless to haul in. We are removing the bone bridges here that we had constructed, because they're no longer required to keep the moisture pumps intact. And then what we're going to do is bonecrete walls as a replacement, because wooden walls are the only things that can go on bridges, because bridges only allow for light. But, ooh, a textiles trader. And I do indeed have some textiles to trade. I've got some leathers and the like. Ox. Let's get you working on that. And, Rumpar sending me a little meteorite. Herbal meds from Viper. And the textiles trader came from WDT Bull. So we're also moisture pumping out our own storage stockpile here. Okay. What we have to sell: light leather, dog leather, pinniped leather, some tattered clothing, some used up bone cleats. The parkas I'm going to keep because they have resale value and we can reuse them. Human leather animal clothes are there as well. That's odd. Well, is there anything we want to buy? That's the next big question. The Mega Sloth wool we have a ton of. I don't think we need 1,000 more. We're doing alright. It's rare that textile traders come by, but I guess not rare enough that we need to flag them down. I'm also going to buy an L-Tech shirt, because if we do get into psycasting, getting our psychic sensitivities up is going to be very important as well. Oh, alright. I can't buy this shirt. I have to move the trade beacon over to my silver stockpile. That's fine. Okay, let's see. We can buy... So we've got 9K... Yo, maybe I should just buy the wool and just sit on a giant stockpile of it. Part of me says just do that. Okay. We will do that. Brian, that's a pretty good point. He mentions that for synthetic organs, I'm going to want hyperweave. It's not a... Oh, that's a lot of hyperweave. Yeah, let's bankrupt ourselves. We'll buy 300 hyperweave. Silver doesn't do us much good without you know, a reason to keep it. So Phoenix, you were the dedicated hauler. I'm going to put everybody hauling. I just want to note who's going to be dedicated hauler once this is all done. Let me bring in the hyperweave first, because that's probably the most valuable, as is the herbal meds. Gustav! Saying that space, the all black, sounds like a wonderful liquid. I mean, sure, if you want to drink space, drink some vacuum. Didn't I have a lifetime supply of Mangasloth wool already? I did. But you never know when you're going to get set on fire and, like, have your clothing destroyed. Providentia coming in. Let's see. Pyromaniacs. We do have a transhumanist masochist cannibal. But those passions are probably not worth keeping them. Yeah. That's definitely a case of, like, hey, you just don't have the right passions. Alright, Reds and Turtle Sandwich is going to go hunt them. Moro, you're going to hunt as well. Phoenix, you too. Yeah, the cannibals, to be a Wendigo, you gotta actually be good at something. You can't just like to eat human flesh, but not have any way to acquire it. So a cannibal with minimal combat experience is not a cannibal that earns its meals. Bring him a little closer, and chop him up. Alright, Lanfear, you think you want to get away. It will not be happening. You, my friend, are a wake-up addict. You have a lot of wake-up on you. Oof, good shot, Turtle Sandwich. Right in the torso pelvis. I don't know how you shoot both, but cool. I'm glad that you can, I guess. Alright, so here, as you can see, we are bone-creating up the moisture pumps so they don't get destroyed. We've already done that for our entrance area here. And then what we would be able to do is, let's do an expand, remove snow. Because we move slower in snow, and this area we're going to want to move fast. We also can pull up some of the bridges here. Because the risk of the bridges, of course, is they can collapse. Randy, you really should be constructing. That's why we've had so many failures. Bridges can collapse, and they destroy everything built on them when they do. So it's really ideal, cheers, to make sure that you have nothing valuable built on a bridge. Unless you have no other choice. I mean, that's always a possibility, I suppose. Let's bring in this L-Tech shirt before it decays. And start focusing on hauling the hyperweave as well. And beers. For the wool, we're not likely to ever sell the wool outright. So it doesn't really matter if the wool's at 100% or 1%. Because a 1% left on it wool still makes perfectly fine clothing. Why that works, I don't know. Don't ask me. It just does. Alright, so all of these bone-created water pumps are ready to get fixed up. I'm also going to want to... guest unhappy. Wham, wham, wham. I don't care. I'm also going to want to build some additional ones. So what is the range? What, 7? Yeah. They're not perfect in their radius. So actually, let me change this and put it here. And one here. I just want to drain out as much as I can. Without risking too much of my own power grid. Because I don't want to lose my ability to power anything. Okay. Run those out. More beer. Dragon Buddy. There's actually a way that I determine my future series, and I think there is a command to show you how to do that. I wasn't the one that made the command, but I think one of our moderators could probably link that to you. There it is. Thank you, Klein. Yeah, there's a process to determine series, so I don't take requests. And that way it's ultimately left up to everybody. It gets voted on by everybody at the end. Alright, so why are people upset? Pain and unsightly environment? You know, the environment, snow shouldn't be unsightly. That's kind of weird. As someone that grew up in a climate with a lot of snow, calling snow unsightly makes me, like, almost angry, because it is beautiful. I love snow. And now I live somewhere where I don't get any, which is sad. Hey, Magenta Fairy. 5 months. Cheers. Call me crazy, but I even find snowy roads pretty. They're not fun to drive on, but they can be pretty. So, I'm waiting to drain a bunch of this water out so that I can expand the base. I wanted to try to do my best keeping it looking like a longhouse. But the only way to do that is to expand both top and bottom at the same time, and obviously the bottom is one big lake. So, I have to, you know, dry that out. Karen, thanks for all the, I don't think I want to pronounce your name like that. Quran? No, that's something very different. K20, that's what I'll call you. Thanks for gifting out those subs. Killer animals. 42 man-hunting muffaloes from the crown. They will give me an anti-grain warhead. Interesting. I might have you guys vote on that. I mean, I don't really want to be helping the Royals, but if they want to give me a nuke, a tactical nuke, and it doesn't actually build my rep with them, I don't know. But once this Tory Talker vote here, that you have to whisper the bot, mind you, oops, I didn't mean to build that, is gone, I'll put up a poll for that. My god, these guys are... No wonder you guys are pissy. You're hauling from everywhere. I think at this point, we're good on hauling. So I'm going to lower it as a priority. Because it's these long trips out on the ice. I mean, it is April-May. It is mid-April-May, and it's not too cold. So it is a good time to be doing long hauls. Because midwinter, it's very cold and kind of prohibitive. But, let's try to get this built. All right, so more fleshless. As you can see, there's lancers, some scythers. So it's a dangerous mix, and unfortunately, Robs and Phoenix are already way out here, which is not a good place to be. I'm going to send the snipers to try to intercept. Oh, and there's some friendlies coming up from the north. Also a mix. A weird mix of different units. So my snipers here are going to try to shoot these scythers that I'm sure are faster than Rob's. Yeah, 3.8, and you are moving at 4.7. So yeah, it's too bad I don't have more psi powers. Skip would be insanely useful here. But I just can't skip. Pink Link, you need to get your mood readjusted here if I'm going to be able to use you in combat. Where's my ambrosia? I should have a dedicated stockpile for it, but whatever. I can't worry about that right now. Alright. So what I'm trying to do is just damage or stun lock the Scythers from chasing Robs down. Let's get everybody else out here. Because I'm definitely... This is an instance of having to kite and fight to keep our pets alive. Hey, Lumpy! Because the moment they start slicing, they're not going to stop slicing. Yeah, there they go. Oh, good shot. Good shot. Yep. Very, very good shot. Stupid idiot. Nothing like nearly taking off a teammate's leg. Well, Robs, you have a painful scar to your eye. Alright, you're downed, but not dead. What is your time? 4 hours? So we have to wrap up this fight in 4 hours or bust. Hey, Lumpy, could you jump out ahead? Oh, God, stop, quit shooting friendlies. Okay, Lumpy is not going to be upright for very long. Turtle Sandwich, go straight to bed. Alright, the Lancers are going to be coming in a second here. What I could do is try to lure all of the... everybody basically into the tunnel here. And I'll just have to go back for Robs. Door stay open. Good, good, good. Some of them will take... Oh, no, they were not going to take this shortcut. Yep, go around. Alright, so they're coming over from the side. Looks like they all have the Scyther's attention, so what I'm going to do is swing out this way. And now that Killer Animals is done, let me pause for just a second. And you all can vote on this poll right up there of whether I accept Killer Animals, which is the... Oh, there is Imperial from the Crown landing on top of me. Unfortunately, it seems to be only one of them. And doubly, unfortunately, it seems like I have a bunch of brawlers sitting right where he's landing. So, rip you, guy. Now, the other issue is, of course, I didn't fully get my, Yeah, that was spawn camped. What did we do? We cut off his leg, or foot, and we cut out his eye and ear. I don't think he ever saw the light of day. If I'm being honest. Alright, we're coming, Robs. Alright, miscellaneous, furniture, animal sleep spot. Alright, I'm going to have to create a temp zone so that we don't haul Robs, because I don't think Robs has the time to be hauled away. We're just going to have to do field triage. Yeah, I was right. Yeah. Death in 2 hours. Yeah, there's absolutely no time to actually haul Robs to cover. So we'll just do it out in the field. A little bit of increased risk of infection, but he doesn't die, so there's that. Alright, Wolf, what's going to be really important is for you to work on these bone crate walls, because I really don't want to lose the progress of the moisture pumps. Because if the moisture pumps blow up, all progress on them get reset. Bad news bears, in other words. Looks like there's a few Wendigos that dropped a few of my allies. But not all that problematic. Animals can go back on the hall. I gotta say, this Area 1, kind of a beautiful color. Matches the ice and sort of the color scheme of a lot of the art. So, it looks like accepting killer animals is up to me or yes. Cool. So the other issue, of course, is where do I store a nuke? Because that's not an easy thing to keep safe in a base, if I'm being honest. But if you tell me I should grab one, I will grab it. Alright, so Turtle Sandwich, your leg's being sewn back on. We've got a missing finger and leg. So I need to do some bionic crafting. But that's actually what Glitch is working on right now. That's okay. You could fail a little. Bone bridge. Alright, so at least these moisture pumps are now protected. And draining this... I don't really know how you drain shallow water when you live on sea ice. I really, like, it functionally does not make sense to me, but I'll take it. Yeah, whatever. So wake up from sleepy, go juice from eccentric Satyr. Hey, Satyr. Brother of the mod. The Crown Raiders from Crasher landed... Well, he's being literally chopped up right now. Psychic Soothe from Bubbles. The Friendlies from Drugron, and Beer from Akkad. Cool. One more minute and I'll close the poll. Although it looks like it's going to be up to me. So we've got a left eye scar. Actually, isn't that old? Where was Miles... Oh. No, that's a new scar. Okay. Alright, I'm going to wait to accept this for when my allies leave the map tile. I don't want to get them any more wounded than I have to. Let's also take a look at this. Yeah, these moisture pump ranges look good. Okay. Let's get those built. Toxic Moxie. What was that? Is that? Yep. Sending me some hard snow. Clearing up all my beautiful blood. Oh well. I forgive you. Alright. You guys leaving? So I have 13 hours. Yeah, they'll be gone within 13 hours. No doubt. Tech-prof? Alright, Trustin sending me a little bit of a tech-prof. We are going to... I'm a little tempted to... Well, let's see. So we have... We could do bionic warfare, or start with tissue printing. But I think what I'm going to do is actually animal bionics. Once I'm done researching the simple prosthetics to make sure that our animals are treated. So one of the rules that I was thinking of enacting, by the way, for this series, is to not have breeding pairs of animals. Because our Wendigos aren't ranchers. They're, you know, that's not what we do. That's not what we should do. Meaning that we never give, if there's ever a cubs, we don't rear cubs, you know what I mean? So, like, if, making sure that we have only one gender or no breeding pairs or whatever, something like that. So, like, Robs and Miles are different species. Now, of course, in real life, polar bears and grizzly bears can rear offspring, growlers, much like how lions and tigers can give birth to ligers, like the hybridization of the animals. But this game doesn't allow it, so... If I was to take on more grizzly bears, they'd have to be male. If I was to take on more polar bears, they'd have to be female. That's sort of what I'm referencing. because I don't think that I ever want to be a rancher. I don't want to be in the position to do any of that. I think that's fair, and it does make sense. Don't forget the quest. I haven't. All right, so they are gone. Yep, they are functionally gone. I was hoping to get this these walls built. Let me do that. Got 4 hours. Okay. Except, let's get rid of peace talks. We're not going to need that. So they don't necessarily come immediately. Who else is constructing here? Ox, I'm going to have you build these wooden walls. I don't know how long these muffalo are going to be around for, but animals, let's get you to safety. Because I do know that people are coming. Beer. Thanks for the beer. And level up Chelsea's crafting. And Chelsea, your bone relief is looking pretty good. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a problem. We can't run power through an area we don't have access to. So I want to get this built before the wolves come. Alright, so the episode goal. The goal of the episode is now up for submittal. If you have a goal poll. And we'll have our moderators moderate that accordingly. Okay, there we go. These are now plugged in. So let's look at this radius. There's obviously some spots we are missing, and we have some spots that overlap. Not that big of a deal. So we're going to want one around here, and maybe, yeah, we'll have to figure it out. Ooh, Masterwork Bone Relief. Very nice. So this is going to go between this bedroom. And we're going to make one more. More beer. And, yeah, let's, well, as soon as this is installed, I'll read the art. It's masterwork. We want to see what the art says. It's probably something goofy. Chances are. There's one, isn't it? Crasher, thanks for the beer. And Dragon. You too. Oh, come on, guys. Install that. There we are. So the art reads, on this piece is a depiction of a gray pillar of rock. Cool. Self-descriptive. Very meta. Lying in a cracked crater. Oh, okay. It's another meteorite. So I read a comment on YouTube that I really rather liked, which was basically that our Wendigos make a lot of meteorite art because they're obsessed with space, being that it is the great unknown, and that's why they want to get to space. It, in my mind, was a perfect piece of lore that so much of their art involves meteorites. This is about a meteorite. This is well, that's about a heart. But a lot of the art that we have here is about, this is about a meteorite. The Wendigos are obsessed with the destruction and creation that meteorites generate. I mean, obviously their art's all about meteorites, so it does make sense that we would want to travel where the meteorites are coming from. And I'm down to try to get there. Okay, so we've mined up all of the stoned meteorites. When are these? Will arrive 21 hours after I accept. So I've got a little bit of time. Oh my god. We have just an insane stockpile of stuff. What I might start doing is maybe setting up bone tile. Just because we have so many resources, I could really beautify the base. So let's start that up. A giant beautification project. Strange, I realize, that our Wendigos would care about it, but it's a way to sanctify our home. So if you have ideas for the poll, make sure to make sure to submit your ideas to the moderators now through the redeeming the episode goal. Like this. Alright, so bone tiles are the most beautiful and also the most expensive. So it makes sense that the center of our longhouse would be just that. Glitch just got an inspired creativity. Oh my god, this is so ugly. I wish I could hide all the queued tiles. So what do we want to make? I'm leaning towards an anti-material rifle. Let's get that underway. Here is the Manhunter pack. 42 of them. Alright, so scheduling. I'm going to schedule everyone to safety. And then there's another Manhunter pack called in by Vredog, because why not? So we've got 80 animals here? Yep, 80 animals. Okay, alright. So weapon changing will be necessary. Going from long range to fast rate of fire. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of oh, and then we have a raid of the Crown coming in. With actually some really good arms and armor. I did read right at the start of the episode, wondering if I could get a Zeus hammer. Yes, I can get a Zeus hammer. One of the ways to get a Zeus hammer here, who's got it, would be, if it's not linked, yeah, it's not linked, would be to knock out Magenta Fairy here and take it later. The beautiful Great Memory Magenta Fairy. Yeah, Glitch is down. Glitch is down to do that. There seems to be a bit of a theme. Every time I stream, like, super bad thunderstorms. Alright, so Magenta Fairy's downed. It is hard snow, so hopefully the Zeus hammer won't burn up. Alright, Turtle Sandwich is switching guns. Reds, switch guns. Phoenix, switch guns. Pink Link, switch guns. And then we're going to have them all shoot as many Muffalo as they can. Oh, no, don't, did you use all of the... Hey, 1 second, sorry. We need 4 components, a slag chunk, and steel. Oh, this anti-material rifle, make with Glitch. Forget shredding mechanoid. Need material. Oh, you know what it is? He doesn't have access to slag because slag isn't part of the safety zone. So I'm going to add this back into the safety zone. Doing a quick reassess. Yeah, that looks right. And then Glitch should be able to make that now. We've also got a siege from the south, from Fangface. It is a bunch of Jamestown pirates. And, methinks they're going to be eaten. Alright, so that Zeus hammer is decaying, but it's not destroyed or anything. Let's do the weapon swaps. I think that's Sylvanti's weapon. Well, it's not really earmarked for anyone. So, Muffalo are coming in. Let's go stand over here and have ourselves a bit of a Muffalo shoot. Tail just sent me a textile trader, and Chelsea's on a shoot frenzy, which is really, really awkward because she is a brawler. Alright, so these Muffalo should be coming into this maze, going all the way around, and then through this door here. Except for the edge case of the fact that this north door is wide the hell open. We'll close that, though. Alright, kill the pole. Yep, sorry about that. Hopefully, that's all I'll kill. Won't kill my power. If I suddenly go offline, I think you all know why, but it's because Mother Nature hates me and does not want me streaming. Okay, so this raid was about as successful as I thought it would be. Beautiful, beautiful blood. I do have autosave set up. Do I have mortar tech? No, I do not have mortar tech. And that might actually be a problem because these mortar dudes are going to start shelling me, and unless the animals seek them out. Alright, Ox, you have a go frenzy. I'm going to have to use you as a bait lure. Don't like doing that to one of my own, but this siege is going to shred me if I don't. Because you are quite fast. With the Go Frenzy, yeah, you're quite fast. Yeah, right now, these animals aren't seeking out the raiders. They're just fixated on me. But if I could get some of the Muffalo or Megatherium to chase me, I could draw them towards the siegers. And we have friendlies coming in from the northeast. Wrong edge of the map, but that's okay. I really, really, really don't want to be shelled. But I don't have too much of a chance. So, there's definitely some coming down. What weapons do you guys have? Assault rifles, so I could stand about this close. I'll just have to time this right. And then Chelsea and Glitch, get on out here. Yeah, here comes the mortars. It was an incendiary mortar, and it landed north. Come on. Mega Sloths, you're killing me here. Alright, I'm doing a risky maneuver here, running east to west, basically in front of this siege. Trying to draw as much of attention as I can. Once this raid and manhunter swarm is over, I will... Okay, they're assaulting the colony. That's good. I will put the pole up. So the Mega Sloths here are like separated out enough that I'm just going to stand my ground and fight them like this. Even if I do... Whoa! Tore off a bunch of toes. Well, Glitch, you're going to be busy making a lot of legs, I think. Ox. Go back to safety. Reds. Let's get you healed up. Now these guys, as I mentioned, do not have range superiority. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hunker down near my allies and take them out when I'm able. Now, what are we making here? Exoskeleton suit. Glitch, keep machining. I don't want your legendary... Any cannibals here? I don't know. Probably. But I really need to be in a position to take them on. I don't have space for them right now. So even if there was a cannibal or two, it'd have to be a damn good one for me to bother. Because I'm out of bedrooms. No, there isn't any cannibals. And then, of course, we can't forget about the Zeus hammer. Oh. Alright, Reds. Chelsea will patch you up. You've been watching episode 21 of the Wendigos, which originally aired live on Twitch August 8th. If you'd like to catch a live stream of this, just go to Rhadamant.com for my stream schedule and video release schedule. If you want to provide feedback for me, just keep in mind that the next 4 episodes of the Wendigos has already been pre-recorded because it was part of the stream. So some of the feedback provided is not actionable, but considering that, if you have any tips, tricks, or feedback for me, do drop me a line in the comments below. Thank you so very much for watching, everybody. I will catch you all next episode, or in the next stream. Adios.